What's up, everybody? I'm Mike DeBover, the care manager at Husslep, and today I want to show you how to create a class onto your schedule. So once you are on the schedule of your gym, this would be your gym. I am on actually the Husslep box. So this is a demo gym. It doesn't exist. It's just a demo that I'm using to show you how to create a class. Once you are on the planning right here, once you're on the planning right here, you're going to have all your activities right here. All you got to do is click on see more and then create an activity. Then something pops up on the right side. You could also put it on the left side if you wish. I preferred it on the right side. And you could put an activity name. Like for example, I'm going to put endurance class. There we go. Because I want that to be an endurance class. I can select from my computer a picture right here. But if I don't have one, our system is going to provide one for you. So don't worry. You go into the description and you're going to write the description exactly what you want people to see from that class. This is an endurance class. There we go. For every level of fitness. Exactly, right? You can write more or less, whatever you'd like to do, but you have to write something so people know what it is about. Then after that, you have a color scheme. I'm going to pick yellow. Yellow is a good color scheme. There we go. Because on my schedule, I can see that I have other classes. So this one will stand out because it's a different color. I can hide or not my sessions. So, meaning that if you hide the session, people will only see it on the day of the session. So, I like to unhide the session simply because I like people to talk about it. Like, on Sunday, they see all the sessions of the week and they get excited to get to that session. So, I'm not going to hide it. This is just my preference. You could do whatever you want. Then you have to have like the access. Like here, I want this class to be accessible to everybody that bought a membership. So, but if you wanted to have this class only for a certain membership, then you only have to click that membership. So here, the default says that it's all selected. So it allows every membership to come to that class, but you set the rules for your gym. Once that is done, click next. And now it's going to be more of the practical things. Like how long is the class? It's 1 hour. How many people do you want in it? Probably maybe 20 people. Let's go. Do you accept or not drop-ins? The default is selected that you accept drop-ins, but you could totally reject it. Same thing for trial sessions. You can accept them or not. Since it's an endurance class, it's fairly easy, super fun to do. The coach is going to be pumped. I'm going to allow trial class to come right here. When can you sign up? I would say probably like 3 days before, right? And when can you sign up until? Probably 30 minutes before or even last minute. Let's put last minute. So this way, if somebody just decides last minute to jump in, let's go. When do you need to cancel if you can't come? I would say 30 minutes, right? So if somebody is there and wants to take your spot, then it still allows it. You could choose whatever you want. Could be last minute, could be, like whatever you want. You can even custom it. I'm going to leave it at 30 minutes. Here, where is it going to be? You choose where you want it to be if there are several rooms in your gym. So if you have like 2 or 3 rooms, one called the main room, or the other one would be like the stretching room, well, this class would be in the main room, obviously. So you just put that gym area right here. You select what gym, you just write it down. Since here we don't have one, I'm going to assume the gym is only one room, and so it's in the main room. I'm going to add a coach, and that coach will be me. There we go. By the way, you can follow my programs as well. If you click on me, you're going to see my programs, and that's going to be good to go. Save this class, and all of a sudden, the endurance class has been created. It's right here, and now I need to find a new slot. So when do I want this class to be on? So I'm going to click here, and the date will be, how about we start on a Friday? And the Friday, I want it to be at 12. There we go. 12 p.m. until 1 because it's an hour. It still asks me here maximum capacity 20 people because I only have 20 machines or 10 machines, and I'm going to make teams, whatever. It allows the coach to manage their attendance and to actually coach properly. I have what I selected before, drop in accepted, trial session accepted, 3 days before to sign in. I can sign in until the last minute, but I have to cancel at least 30 minutes prior. Then this is the area that we just talked about. The coach is myself, and I'm going to save it. No, once I save it, you can see that it's on the Friday and it'll appear right here. So I could see that there is an attendance here of 0 to 20, obviously, because I just put it live. But as soon as my members see it, they're going to be able to sign up for that class, which is very cool. For the programming of this class, you just click right here and you can just bring a new session. So this was in another video where I explained how to put in a session. So I'm just going to run it by you right now. So you just click on the plus right here. This is where, let me go back first for a second. See, you can only see on the Friday because I only put that class on that Friday, right? It's not on the Saturday and it's not on next week. So you're going to have to select days to bring that class on multiple weeks. I'll show you that right after. But here, click on create a session. I'm going to call it endurance class. There we go. So this way, or endurance session, why not? Just so it's different from the class. You can select which modality you're going to be working with, and it could be weightlifting, metcon, or gymnastics. Here it's endurance, so I'm just going to leave it blank. I'm going to bring a workout, which is my first block, and this will be a warm-up. Warm-up, you could call it something else, like, activation if you wish, right? Or warm-up. There we go. Warm-up. People know what it is. I'm going to have a warm-up of 15 minutes. Great. And then I'll create my warm-up. Why not create here, for the example, an EMOM 15, where I'm going to have, for example, 3 minutes EMOM, where I'm going to have exercise A, exercise B, and then exercise C, which is super cool. Since it's the warm-up, the RPE, you don't have to put it, but I like to have it at like maybe 5 or 6 because you don't want to smash people, but you don't want them to stay cold. So this is great RPE for them. You're going to ask for a score if you wish. I don't think for the warm-up it's relevant, but you could, and ask for a video if they're not training in front of you. The timer, it's an EMOM 15, so I'm just going to click on timer, and I'm going to bring my 15 rounds of 1 minute. This is the default 1 minute. Confirm the timer, and we do have that 15 minute right there. I validate this, and this is my first block right here. RPE 5, ABC for EMOM 15, and then I've got my EMOM right there so people can have that EMOM. Then what you're going to be doing is bring some coaching tips if you wish, or coaching's note. If there are none, it's absolutely fine. You could put also media. For example, if one of these exercises require like technical things, well, you can find media where you record yourself, put it on YouTube, and then bring it here. Or you could just select out of the database of CrossFit on YouTube, which is pretty cool as well. Let me here add another block, and the other block would be the actual session. So endurance workout. There we go. And this will be a 40 minutes workout. What is the workout? It is going to be a 4 time. I'm going to go back right there, and I'm going to put actually team of 2. And we're going to be doing 5,000 meter row erg, 200 calories echo bike, and 3,000 meter 3,000 meter ski erg. There you go. And I'm going to do that team of 3 actually, because this is going to be a big workout. And there we go. Rules: 1 works at a time. Here we go. 1 athlete works at a time. Perfect. And then second rule is each time you switch, the whole team must do 2 shuttle runs together. There you go. That's it. Going to be a great class. And I'm going to put here 45 minutes. Perfect. So that's where we have that. The RP is going to be 9. And I'm going to ask for a score, which is going to be the time. Awesome. And then no video because I'm the one coaching, so I'm going to be seeing them. But if these were athletes doing this at home, I could ask for a video so I can correct technique and see what's up as a coach. Timer, I'm going to set up for time. Fantastic. Limitless, yeah, I don't really care about a time cap here. No, time cap will actually be the class, and I'm going to make this look good right here with this right there. And I'm going to incline. As you can see, I'm just putting some style into my writing. And I validate this. Perfect. I'll go back actually to modify. So this is how I want to modify my warm-up because I realize I want this as well in bold. I'm going to validate, save, and then you'll see the session appear. And right away, we've got the endurance session, activation, and warm up right here. Endurance workout, my great workout. I actually want to try this with my friends. So it's pretty cool. And you can just do this, copy the week, and just keep going for the programming or important template. If you buy programming from anybody selling programming for affiliate, you can import that so you don't have to program yourself. So you go back right here, and for the typical week, you could just have like all your week set up with new slots. So every single day, you're going to have that, like the days that you want, you're going to have that class appear, which is great. And then you do the same thing for programming. And that's pretty much it. Now, when you go back to the timetable, so the planning, then you have all your schedule. And if you go straight down, this is where the endurance class is. Why is it that I see it up right there and the other one is like more like in the shadow? Simply because I clicked on it, right? So if I go with this, then here we go. I have other like slots if it's been set up on the schedule. If I've got CrossFit Kids, it's the same thing. As you can see, they're right there. So you have to click on the class. There are 2 endurance classes because I made an example here in French as well. So this was my English one, but these are the same classes. Great. I hope this helps. And I hope you guys find out how to make your own schedule very useful. I'm here if you need. Reach out. We're there to help.